Okay, I'm going to look and yeah, let's go to my YouTube inbox here. Guess what it's time for? Guess what it's time for? Buona.tv Q&A. Buona.tv Q&A. Buona.tv Q&A. Buona.tv Q&A. Yeah, you know the jingle. It's Buona.tv Q&A time again for what's today? July 24, 2008. And I got a ton of messages in my YouTube box. I haven't looked through them. And I'm just going to go through them right now in the video. And hopefully it won't last forever. But let's see. This is from Puffla. This came today. She says, "Hi, my Mac can't find the booter file. What should I do?" Okay, I'm assuming you're talking about the jailbreaking video I did. Search Google. That's what the program did, and searches Google for the file, and you'll be able to find it there. Just search for the file name, and it says, okay. Hey, IOBuff, I have a huge problem with my iTouch. I have 2.0 firmware. This is Memphis. I have a 2.0 firmware. Couldn't downgrade to 1.14 using iTunes 7.7, so I got iTunes 7.5. But every time I try to open it, it says I can't because there's a newer version or something. So I decided to keep the 2.0 firmware, and I have an Apple PowerBook G4 laptop, HP, blah blah blah, jailbroke using Z iPhone, and I managed to get a program called Punish Tool and jailbroke the 2.0 firmware. But my problem is that I have an installer for something called Cydia. I don't have many packages that can't really do anything now. That's kind of what the limitation is on 2.0. Can you please help me and tell me some info where you're going to get more packs and when the installer is going to be up and running for the iPod Touch firmware 2.0? Thank you for time for reading this. Please reply with answers. Thank you. Well, unfortunately, Cydia is the only solution for the 2.0 firmware right now, and there's not a whole lot of packages that you're used to seeing and installer that app. Cydia is fairly old, as many people corrected me on my other video, and it mainly has packages from the from utilities, from command line utilities, repositories. These are common utilities you see on Linux environments and Unix environments, little knick-knack programs. They're not specifically made for the iPhone unless you are able to find a repository that has some iPhone apps. Now, when install that app is going to be available on 2.0 firmware, I don't know. I haven't been following that front, so I'll have to, I don't know. You have to ask people in the comments of this video, because I'm pretty sure somebody else is going to lend the answer if I don't know it. That's why comments are okay in that regard. Next one is from DJ Smacka, and I'm not going to say all of that. Edge on firmware 2.0. I had a quick question. I put the 2.0 on my Edge iPhone. Thanks for the videos, they rock, but my Edge is not working. Was just wondering if you could help me out with it. You put 2.0 on your Edge iPhone. I'm assuming you didn't jailbreak or you didn't unlock. So if you upgrade the 2.0 and you can't connect to AT&T via Edge, and you're able to make phone calls, you might want to restore. And if that doesn't work, you might have to take your unit in to see if there's something wrong with it, because if you're able to receive calls but your Edge data isn't working, that's a weird issue. But if you can't receive calls or receive Edge data, you may have had an activation issue, and you may have to still go in and get it looked at. But I would try restoring. That's like the fix-all for a lot of different issues. This is from Johnny X3, spelled with no O. He says, "Hi, I have a 1.1.4 jailbroken and unlocked first generation iPhone. I was wondering if there were any problems with upgrading 2.0 through iTunes and then use the Punish tool to unlock and jailbreak it. I'm scared that it might brick the phone if I upgrade using iTunes, or that I won't be able to recover my phone. If you could help me out in this matter, it would be greatly appreciated." Well, that's kind of how it started out with mine. I upgraded my iPhone to 2.0 through iTunes when on my old iPhones that are up on eBay now. I upgraded using iTunes, and then I wiped the data on it, and then I restored it through iTunes, and it had a stock. When I started, I had a stock 2.0 firmware phone, and what I did was that I saved the firmware file. And if you go to macrumors.com or any of the Mac gossip sites, they all provide direct links to the firmware file. So look for those links, download the firmware file so you'll have it for Punish tool. You should be fine. That's how I did both of mine. I started from 2.0 and then I jailbroke it jailbroke the phones, and these are all both the phones I did were first generation, so that should work for you fine. Alright, next one says, this is from Hurricane 12592. Hi, I was wondering if I bought an iPhone 3G from an Apple store, could I be able to use it with my T-Mobile SIM card? Could you please send me the steps that will enable me to unlock my iPhone 3G for T-Mobile use, please? Thanks for your time. Well, Hurricane, look at my video on the step-by-step procedure on using the Ponish tool. You'll be happy to hear that the WinPwn tool, the Windows Ponish tool, is available now. So just Google for Win, WINPWN, and you'll be taken right to it. And the steps are fairly straightforward. Once you buy an iPhone from the Apple Store, there's a catch there. You're going to have to activate it through AT&T. They're not going to let you walk out of the store with an iPhone 3G unless activation fails, and they were very strict about that. So you're going to have to open a new plan, I'm sorry to say. But after you open that new plan, you can jailbreak it, but you're still going to have to pay AT&T for the plan. Now, if you got a little patience, AT&T is going to be releasing an iPhone that's going to be contract free. Unfortunately, they're going to mark up the price a lot. It's going to be in the $400 to $600 range. It's going to be up there. But you're not going to have a contract. You'll be able to unlock it when you get home and use it with T-Mobile. So in your case, I think you should wait until AT&T offers that. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck with a contract, and you don't want to be stuck with a contract. This is from King2812. Hi, I watched your video of unlocking iPhone using the 2.0 firmware. Will 2.0 also unlock and jailbreak the 3G? I'm just making sure, even though I'm aware that it has the 3G option there. Unfortunately, it will only jailbreak the 3G right now. Unlocking the 3G is not possible from what I've read. The only option you have is to jailbreak it. And I guess I should go back to the previous question. Hurricane, you're going to have to wait for an unlock solution for the 3G to use it on T-Mobile. And I think that's going to be coming in the next couple of weeks. So by the time AT&T releases the contract-free phone, you'll be able to unlock the 3G. But as it stands, you can only jailbreak it. You can't unlock the 3G with the Ponish tool and with WinPwn, unless there's something that recently happened that I missed, and I'm quite sure people in the comments will let me know. Let's see, this is from DottyDo100. He says, I want to ask about the iPhone 3G 16GB. I'm living in Dubai. No, this guy is asking me to buy iPhones from him from Dubai so that I can send them to him overseas illegally. So I'm going to happily delete that message and move on to the next one. This one's from Payroll. That says, will you help me get an iPhone 3G? Please check out my videos. Next one, Punchit 0 says, hey, I saw your videos, they seem helpful on Mac. Want to know if the app installer Summerboard can be downloaded through Windows XP and not Mac. Yeah, today you can get WinPwn, and you'll be able to do it on 1.1.4. Unfortunately, installer that app is not on 2.0 yet. You're stuck with Cydia. See the first question. MySpace BLG says, hi Mr. Buona. Call me Mr. I got a question about the Ponish tool. Where and how do I download the tool? Go to the iPhone dev blog, and I'm going to Google it so I can get you the URL. Google knows a lot, so guys, if you're unsure where to go, just Google stuff. blog.iphone-dev.org, and go there, and they'll have links to the download from there, so you can download it. All right. I'm almost at 10 minutes, so I got time for one more. And it says, hi there, great iPhone vids, very interesting. I'm all about Apple products. I have a question, perhaps you can help me. I purchased the iPhone 2G from eBay, and basically insert my T-Mobile SIM card, top and sync with my MacBook, blah, blah, blah. Now the home screen iPhone has a picture of USB plug, says slide for emergency. What did I do wrong? Please help me. I already placed the order for AT&T for the 3G, whatever that may be. So you brought it off eBay, and I'm assuming that they told you it was unlocked. If it's not unlocked, then you won't be able to insert your SIM and just use the phone. You're gonna have to get it unlocked. And lucky for you, I mean, if you have a MacBook Pro, like you said, you can download the Ponish tool and follow the instructions that the video that I did, and upgrade. But your subject line says unbroken and jailbroken firmware 1.1.4. So I guess you mean unlocked, not unbroken. So you're at 1.1.4, but you're not unlocked. The Ponish tool will handle 1.1.4 fine. So download the Ponish tool, and then you'll be able to unlock that phone, put in your T-Mobile SIM, and should be able to go with that. Hopefully, you know, that's it. That's the only issue. I hope nobody didn't sell you a bad phone with a bad radio or something. All right, folks, that's all the time I have for these. Gosh, I only got through the first page, and I got like so many pages. So look for another installment of One of That TV Q&A coming at you very soon. One of That TV Q&A. One of That TV Q&A. One of That TV Q&A. One of That TV Q&A.